So let's talk about Express Entry Canada. We're going to talk about the process, the actual cost, its timeline, and of course, eligibility criteria on which this whole program is based. So these are the classes: Federal Skills Worker class, Federal Skills Trade class, Canadian Experience class, and of course, with certain provinces, they do allow us to apply through Express Entry. So first of all, you will have to create your Express Entry profile and you will become part of a pool of candidates. There will be many people in that pool and you'll become part of that big pool. Now, once you become part of a pool of candidates, your luck will depend on how much points you get awarded for each of these fundamental factors. For example, your age and qualification, your work experience, your English language proficiency, and adaptability. Whether there's someone who lives in Canada that's related to you, that's an immediate sibling, or it's a blood relation to you. So let's say you do get selected from those bi-weekly or monthly draws based on those fundamental factors we discussed previously, and you get the highest score within that pool. Eventually, you do get selected. Now you'll be moving on to the second part of the application. You will be given an invitation to apply, and very soon you'll be boarding your plane to Canada to make Canada your new home. And of course, that's only once the second part of the application is processed by the Canadian government. How much money do you need? And we're going to talk about from step A, that's point A, when you create your Express Entry profile, to point B, when you get an invitation to apply, and finally, point Z, that's when you move to Canada as a permanent resident. So first of all, it's the application fee. It's $825 if you are the primary applicant and you're by yourself. If there's a spouse, he or she will have to pay the same amount. If you move on to the second part of the application, then you have to pay a right of permanent residence fee. That's $500 or $550, depending on what the policy is in effect at that time. And again, lastly, you'll have to take the settlement funds with you to Canada, $13,310 at the moment, and these charges can vary over time. So let's talk about the time. How long will it take for you to become a permanent resident? So first of all, it depends on when you actually get selected from the monthly draws. As soon as you create your Express Entry profile, it could be in the second month, it could take up to 6 months or more. Okay, so once you do get selected and you're given invitation to apply, it can take another 6 months for your application to be processed, and finally you'll be on your way to Canada. So our next episode is going to be on us learning how to create your Express Entry profile. So please stay tuned and subscribe our channel in order to get free information on Canadian immigration services. Okay, thank you. Bye-bye.